It was hard not to love the movie because you guys are so beautiful to watch that I was just like...
Well, hello.
Blake Lively's Hollywood fallout. Why A-listers can't stand her. The tea is boiling hot today, y'all. We've already covered Jennifer Garner's long-standing grudge against Blake Lively over Ben Affleck, but it turns out she's far from the only one with a bone to pick. From Scarlett Johansson and Kate Middleton to Anna Kendrick and even Leonardo DiCaprio, Blake has left a trail of drama wherever she goes. Let's dive into all the messy details, because phew, this is a lot. Ryan Reynolds and Scarlett Johansson, the Green Lantern scandal crew members from Green Lantern, spilled the tea that Ryan and Blake were way more than just co-stars. As one insider revealed, Ryan and Blake would sneak off from set, leaving their trailers to check into a hotel together while filming. If that wasn't enough, the final nail in the coffin was the Green Lantern premiere. Scarlett Johansson was noticeably absent, while Ryan and Blake walked the red carpet together, looking way too cozy for a married man and his co-star. Just 1 month later, Ryan and Scarlett publicly announced their divorce. Scarlett, always the queen of keeping it classy, has never spoken publicly about the drama. But insiders say she's been icy whenever Blake's name comes up. She's reportedly avoided eye contact and even skipped events where Blake was present. The pattern nobody talks about. This isn't just a one-time thing. We've seen the same pattern twice now. Ben Affleck and Jennifer Garner. Blake was his co-star in The Town, and shortly after, rumors swirled about their inappropriate chemistry. Ryan Reynolds and Scarlett Johansson. Blake was his co-star in Green Lantern, and their cozy on-set behavior led to major speculation. Both times, she allegedly got involved with men who were already in relationships, and both times, she somehow walked away with her America's sweetheart image completely intact. Meanwhile, the women left picking up the pieces, Jennifer Garner and Scarlett Johansson, were the ones who suffered the backlash. Blake versus royalty. The Kate Middleton jab. Blake's messy behavior isn't just limited to Hollywood marriages. She also managed to offend actual royalty. When Kate Middleton found herself in the middle of a Photoshop scandal after an edited family photo went viral, Blake took the opportunity to mock her. She posted a heavily edited photo of herself with the caption, "Totally not photoshopped. Zero editing whatsoever. Just flawless and perfect." The timing made it crystal clear she was shading Kate, who was already dealing with health struggles and public scrutiny. And while Kate, ever the royal, stayed silent, sources say the palace was not amused. This incident showed a whole new side of Blake, not just as a homewrecker, but as someone willing to mock another woman's struggles just to promote her beverage brand. The co-star feuds, Gossip Girl and beyond. Blake's America's Sweetheart act also doesn't hold up when you look at her history with co-stars. Leighton Meester, Gossip Girl, they were besties on screen, but in real life, not so much. Crew members say they barely tolerated each other. Leighton, focused on her acting, resented that Blake was using the show to land fashion deals and magazine covers. It got so bad that when Leighton married Adam Brody, guess who didn't get an invite? Yep, Blake Lively. Henry Golding, A Simple Favor. While he claimed Blake intimidated him, insiders say he was actually irritated by her. She was allegedly a control freak on set, pausing production if she didn't like how she looked on camera. Penn Badgley, Gossip Girl, Blake's ex-boyfriend and co-star, has thrown serious shade over the years. He's gushed about every co-star except Blake. That's a pretty clear message considering they spent years working together. Anna Kendrick, A Simple Favor, their on-screen bestie-enemy dynamic? Apparently, it continued off-screen too. Anna reportedly found Blake high-maintenance and difficult, showing up late to set and treating the crew like extras in the Blake Lively show. The tension got so bad that Anna skipped promotional events just to avoid her, and when A Simple Favor 2 was announced, fans immediately started questioning whether Anna would even want to work with Blake again. Some even commented that they wouldn't support the sequel because of Blake's involvement. Even Leonardo DiCaprio wanted out. Let's not forget about Leonardo DiCaprio, who briefly dated Blake in 2011. On paper, it should have been a Hollywood dream couple. But instead, the relationship fizzled out in just a few months. Why? According to insiders, Leo is all about low-key, chill girlfriends. Blake was trying too hard to fit into his A-list friend circle. And the cringiest detail? Blake would send Leo pictures of a Barbie doll to keep things fun. Yes, you read that right, a grown woman sending doll pictures to one of Hollywood's biggest stars. Needless to say, Leo was not feeling it. After their split, he went right back to dating supermodels, and has completely ignored Blake ever since. The Justin Baldoni lawsuit. Has Blake's luck finally run out? All of this makes her legal battle with Justin Baldoni over it ends with us even more interesting. Blake's history of being difficult and manipulative is finally catching up to her. Now, for the first time, people aren't just whispering about Blake's behavior behind the scenes, they're calling her out publicly. Is this the end of Blake's perfect image? Jennifer Garner, Scarlett Johansson, Anna Kendrick, Kate Middleton, and even Leonardo DiCaprio, the list of A-listers who have issues with Blake Lively just keeps growing. Meanwhile, Jennifer Garner is thriving. She's back in the spotlight with Deadpool and Wolverine, in a stable 6-year relationship, and co-parenting with Ben Affleck like a boss. As for Blake, between the Justin Baldoni lawsuit and her long history of feuds coming to light, she's facing an uphill battle to salvage her reputation. The question now is, will she ever acknowledge her behavior? Or will she keep playing the victim? At this point, we all know which way she's leaning. So there you have it, the real reason Hollywood's biggest stars can't stand Blake Lively. What do you think? Is she the homewrecker and diva everyone says she is? Or is she just misunderstood? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more Hollywood tea. This drama is far from over. Popcorn eyes. Hollywood drama alert. Jennifer Garner exposes Blake Lively's shady past. Y'all, the Hollywood tea is scalding hot today. Jennifer Garner has officially had enough of Blake Lively's so-called innocent act and is finally calling her out as a serial homewrecker. That's right, America's sweetheart, Jen Garner, has the receipts on Blake allegedly stealing Ben Affleck from her. And guess what? She's not the only one with stories to tell. Scarlett Johansson and even Kate Middleton have also chimed in, and it seems like everyone in Hollywood has a Blake Lively problem. So, grab your popcorn because we're spilling all the tea today. Jennifer versus Blake. The affair that shook Hollywood. Jennifer Garner has reportedly been holding on to some serious resentment toward Blake for years, and it all traces back to 2010 when Blake starred alongside Ben Affleck in The Town. At the time, Ben and Jen were supposed to be happily married with 3 kids, celebrating their 5th wedding anniversary. But behind the scenes, things were getting messy. Ben not only cast 23-year-old Blake Lively as his love interest in the film, while he was also directing, but he also made sure to include multiple intense make-out scenes. And the chemistry between them? It wasn't just for the cameras. During The Town's media tour, reporters noticed how flirty Blake and Ben were during interviews. Yikes. Then things took an even shadier turn. Around the same time, Blake suddenly broke up with her longtime Gossip Girl boyfriend, Penn Badgley. Coincidence? I think not. To make matters worse, this wasn't the first time Ben had been caught up in cheating rumors. Back in 2003, when he was engaged to Jennifer Lopez, he met Jennifer Garner on the set of Daredevil. Within months, both of them were suddenly single and dating each other. And, as the saying goes, how you get him is how you lose him. Sources close to Jen say she was livid about the situation with Blake but tried to keep things together for the sake of their family. But the signs were all there. The final confirmation? In 2014, Ben was offered a movie with Ryan Reynolds, and Jennifer forbade him from taking the role because she didn't want to risk having to be around Blake at events. One insider spilled, Jennifer didn't just refuse to let Ben take the role out of pettiness, she had a very real reason to keep her husband away from Blake Lively. While Blake eventually moved on to Leonardo DiCaprio, briefly, and later Ryan Reynolds, the damage to Ben and Jen's marriage was already done. The trust was broken, Ben spiraled into more bad behavior, and eventually, he was caught cheating again, this time with their children's nanny. By 2018, their divorce was finalized. Even now, years later, Jennifer Garner refuses to be anywhere near Blake. When she worked with Ryan Reynolds on the Adam Project and reprised her role as Elektra in Deadpool and Wolverine, people noticed she never did any press appearances with Blake. That hatred runs deep. But wait, there's more. The Scarlett Johansson drama. If you thought the Ben Affleck drama was messy, wait until you hear about what went down between Blake Lively and Scarlett Johansson. Back in 2008, Scarlett and Ryan Reynolds seemed like the perfect Hollywood couple after a whirlwind romance that led to marriage. But their happiness was short-lived, especially after Blake entered the picture on the set of Green Lantern in 2010. And just like with Ben Affleck, the rumors started immediately. Stay tuned for the next installment because this tea is far from over.